Continuing near Inverness. We went to Inverness a little bit. Bigger town than I was expecting. And now, Cawdor Castle. No, this is not Cawdor Castle. It's Cawdor, C-O-W-D-O-R. So it's a occupied castle, and she, during the peak months, she disappears, or it doesn't, and she's might be seen on the grounds. But we're going in now. Oh, by the way, Cawdor Castle, I think what I was reading, it was the setting of Macbeth. Although not this building, the building before that. Here's the layout. I don't know where we are. I suppose we're down here. I suppose, and then up and down. Well, let's go in now and find out how the 1% of 1%ers live. Oh, this is nice.
Originally, the doors, the third window down, there's a little arch in it. That was a front door. With a ladder system to get in. Then they started building from the back. Oh, and there's
Entrance to castle. Everybody needs a house with a drawbridge. Wow, that's a long way down.
on the right hand side is like a coffee shop and stuff. Okay.
Oh, exit to the coffee shop. There's the drawbridge. Some turrets. And he said the door used to be up here. So this was the oldest part of the castle, and then for the rest of the time, over the next 400 years, I've been adding extensions.
All right.
Now this is the drawing room. It was the Great Hall. The 5th Earl describes it like this. Same 17th century or before, but it's been frequently remodeled. The house needs a rustic fire stairway. Each floor, the stairways get smaller and smaller, or the doorways.
This is the tapestry bedroom.
This is the Mind Your Head room. The pink bedroom, yeah, I would aptly named. Me. Ouch! Wow, that one got shorted. This is also called the Mind Your Head room. They're all called Mind Your Head room. Well, the flooring there, the carpet we're walking on, is their tartan. So he was telling me that the blue here and the green, that's the Campbell, and the red is the Cowden. So between marriage, it became the Cowden Campbells. It's a nice room. I could see this being used. Oh, by the way, this is the tower room. Okay, so we're in the original tower. This is the oldest section of the structure. Down we came up a good stairwell. Now we go down an even better one. Yikes. Why is there a tree in the middle? The smell. Oh, every house needs a dungeon. This is the tree room. Stout vault was the found floor guard room of the tower and protected the approaches. The legendary tale goes that the Thane of Cawdor, who had a small castle about a mile away, decided to build a new, stronger tower. Following the instructions received in a dream, he loaded a coffer of gold onto the back of a donkey and let it roam about the district for a day. Wherever the animal lay down to rest in the evening, there this castle should be sighted, and it would prosper evermore. The donkey lay down under the tree. That tree. Right there in the middle. All right, the timeline. Macbeth slays King Duncan in battle near Elgin in 1040, becomes King of Scotland. 200 years later, Donald, first Thane of Cawdor, mentioned in his written document.
So is she the one that still lives in there?
Yeah, I think the one that lives here is the one that married the one over here.
I think she's the first one, the one that currently lives here. All right, here's the medieval kitchen and the medieval stove, or a well, sorry. Or this one. I kind of like this one better. If unto thou that thou shalt like it and subscribe. Fair haste. Let's now go explore the wonderful garden with these yellow hanging flowers and this wonderful path. And to my left, right there, is a maze. And I think those are bluebells on the right. Quite nice. And more mazes and whatever's behind those green things. Wow, look at that. Wow. Wow, look at those. Continuing on to the temperate garden. I guess it's a good name for it because it seems to be moister. And it sounds like there's a stream. Wee stream. Quite nice. Large pines or cedars that our guide was mentioning that exist on the property. Oh, there's another one. Oh, and there's some little gnome houses here. And as forests in Scotland tend to be, this is a wee magical forest. So as I looked at this little fairy door, but what would appear but there she is. Say hi, everybody. Still at Cawdor Castle. Now this is a proper English garden. And so I don't know if you can hear it, it's quite alive with birds really enjoying the environs. Whoop. Oh, a little water feature. A blowfish, that's great. Well, time is running out for this garden because we must go on to some cairns. Go back 4,000 years, or maybe 3,000 years from when this place was first founded. So this is quite nice. Cawdor Castle. This is mother and child in hand.